The COVID-19 pandemic is a deepening crisis across the US. Confirmed cases in New York are surging, and there are increasing concerns the US could mirror the desperate scenes from Italy, where ventilator shortages forced doctors to choose which patients could use the machines. Too many critically ill patients, too few life-saving ventilators. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has repeatedly called for more ventilators to be sent. US automakers, including Ford, are aiming to help. The company is teaming up with ventilator maker GE Healthcare, but they say it will take time.
Ford management has spoken to Governor Cuomo of New York. They need ventilators as quickly as possible within the next 2 weeks. We're not able to spin that up that quickly because of the complexity of the machine, but we know there's a sense of urgency on getting ventilators as quickly as possible.
Last week, in an effort to accelerate production, US President Donald Trump invoked the Defense Production Act to require General Motors to accept, perform, and prioritize federal contracts for ventilators. But the move is far from straightforward, as ventilators require specific parts and software.
The systems you see in today's hospitals, which are made for 1 or 2 person rooms, and they're not in a crisis situation. Now we're almost like in a situation where we need mobile field units, more pneumatic or manual ventilators versus maybe electronic. So the simpler design it is that still meets the function, the better, because then we can scale it up quickly.
The American Hospital Association estimates 960,000 Americans could need ventilators during the pandemic. The Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security says there are about 160,000 ventilators currently available.
It's not just the large corporations that are looking to answer the call and step up during this time of crisis. Across the US, smaller manufacturers are also hoping to do their part to address the shortages in key healthcare equipment.
In the US state of Illinois, a group of manufacturers has been assembled to produce ventilators from scratch.
We have an old ventilator that's been reverse engineered, and we have a collaboration of the only manufacturers that are working together that have never been involved in building respirators and ventilators. They're doing that right now.
Specialized ventilator companies have also ramped up production. But that all takes time. And right now, with cases of COVID-19 surging, that is something hospitals and healthcare workers simply don't have. Dan Williams, CGTN, Chicago.